So yesterday, I got a package in the mail, and just like when anything comes in the mail, I was super excited about it. So I ran downstairs, I ran to the door, ran outside, grabbed the package, ran back upstairs, took my knife out, sliced the box open. I just love the sound, you know what I'm saying? Then I took the package out, and what sat before me was greatness. It was my new camera backpack. So I ordered the Manfrotto Advanced Travel Camera Bag, even though right now I currently own 3 camera backpacks. One is the Encase Pro DSLR bag, this K&F Concept sling bag. This is the Silver Ridge Columbia backpack, but we're not here to talk about those backpacks. We're here to talk about this one. So I first want to tell you the reason why I got this backpack. This weekend, I am going on a quick trip to New Orleans for a video shoot. I will leave Friday late evening and I will get there Friday night. I'll be there all day Saturday, and then I'm leaving Sunday. So like I said, it's a really fast trip. I won't be there long. And this is the first time that I've traveled with my main camera on a plane, and I'm nervous about checking a bag because I don't want it to be mistreated. I don't want it to be thrown everywhere and end up with a broken camera or broken lenses. So I wanted a backpack that could fit all my camera gear that I'm taking with me, as well as some clothes. And after doing some research, I think this was the answer, and it's also not super expensive. So while doing research on this bag, I saw a lot of reviews where people just talked about the features. What I want to do in this video is not only do I want to show you some of the features, but I want to talk about my experience while I'm on my trip. I'll be able to give you some feedback based on my travel, based on the use on the shoot, based on just all those different things. All right, so enough talking. Let's go ahead and look at the bag and actually pack it. I hate packing, but I'm gonna do it. This is for you. You better watch the whole video. All right, let's just do it. Okay, so we have our backpack here, and the first thing that we're gonna pack up is the camera gear. My goal is to get all of this in here. Before we actually pack the camera gear, let me just show you all of the different camera compartments that this backpack has. So to start, this is the main compartment. This is where I'm gonna try to fit all the camera gear. This is the part where I'm gonna try to fit all my clothes. You can see where the clothes go. There's some additional little compartments you could put things into. And even on the inside of the main compartment, there's 2 more compartments. Another pocket, a lot of room in there. This is where your laptop goes. They claim you can only fit a 13-inch laptop in here, but I have a 15-inch that I'm gonna see if it'll fit. All right, up top, you have a little small compartment in there. I mean, I can fit my whole hand in there. See if I can fit 2 hands in there. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty big. On the other side, you have another outside compartment. And then this right here, this is supposed to be where you can put a tripod. It goes all the way down. As you can see, my whole arm is in here. This is where I'm gonna try to put my tripod. They have straps to hold it down. And I believe that's it. Let's see if we can get the camera gear in here. So all my camera gear is in there. So let's remove this for now. Now we gotta do the clothes. Got my jeans, my underwear. My underwear is clean-ish. T-shirt number 1, t-shirt number 2, 2 pairs of socks, a beater, some shorts, and all my toiletries. So let's see how we can make this work. Push that together. Close pretty easily. Hey man, just throw the tripod on there. Now for the moment of truth, let's wear it. Okay, it's cool, we can do this. Feels good, feels great. I forgot to mention that there's a rain cover. So I guess this is not water resistant, so they give you a rain cover. So if it starts raining, you take this out and you kind of just wrap it around your backpack. Now it's time to go on the trip. Time to actually get on the plane and see if this bad boy can fit under the seat. So I'm on my way to the airport. I have my bag with me. I was actually able to bring all 3 of my lenses that I wanted to bring originally. So far, I'm loving the bag. Yeah, so the trip starts now, I guess. right, so 6 hours and 2 flights later, and I'm happy with the bag so far. I'm in New Orleans now. It's night, so there's not really much to show, but I'm here, I made it safely. All right, so I am back from my trip, and it was an amazing trip. New Orleans is actually really cool. I wanna go back when I have more time and I don't have to shoot anything. I got in late that Friday night. I was able to walk around a little bit and just kind of see the city. And then of course, the next day I had my shoot. I also had some time to kick it with my 2 sisters and their nieces and nephews. I guess our nieces and nephews, not just theirs. And that was a lot of fun. I'm telling you, I gotta go back to New Orleans. But this video is not about New Orleans, not at all. This video is about the camera bag. That's what you're here for. That's what you want to hear about. So let me shut up and pick this bag up. So before we get into this, I just want to let you know that I will put a link in the description to this bag and the other camera bags, as well as other camera gear that I use, if you're interested in seeing if they would be useful to you. And they're affiliate links. Let me be honest, they're affiliate links, but you know, Christmas is coming. Hook me up with a little kickback. So first, let's talk about the good. What I liked about the bag. I liked how I could get everything in the bag that I needed. That was super convenient. I like the size of the bag. It was perfect. And even with all that stuff in the bag, as I walked through the airport, it wasn't too bad. It didn't feel really heavy. Interesting enough, on the way back, it did start to feel a little heavy on my shoulders and my back. And I was able to use the waist strap, kind of take some of the weight off of my shoulders and put it onto my waist, and that actually worked pretty well. One of the things that I was concerned about is if this bag would be able to fit under the seat of an airplane. I'm here to tell you that it did. The 2 planes that I got on the way there, I was able to put the bag under the seat with the tripod on the front. Plenty of room for me to slide the bag right under. That's with this bag fully packed. On the way back, I guess the plane was smaller maybe, but I wasn't able to slide this easily with the tripod on it, so I ended up having to take it off. But once I took it off, it slid right in, so all my concerns were immediately erased. I like how even if you did really pack it, they have like these straps to where you can kind of like hold stuff down. There's one on each side. So I also like this. I don't know if this is talked about a lot, but this section is made for a 13-inch laptop. You can actually fit a 15-inch laptop in here. I was able to fit mine in easily. It has like a case on it too. Even with the bag fully packed, it didn't go in as smoothly, but I didn't have to force it in either. So it definitely fits a 15-inch. Size doesn't matter. It's how you use it. Everybody knows that. Duh. I also like how in here in the main section where you can put your bag, I like how this part, you can put a lens all the way down here, close this, put another lens, close this, and now you have something else you could put. So it's like 3 things that you can stack on top of each other, if that makes sense. I don't know if y'all can see that clearly. I do think they give you a lot of room in here, which is good. Like I said, I got a lot of clothes in here, so it worked out for me. Okay, so this is something I like, but I also have a gripe about it. So I'll tell you what I like, and then I'll go into like what I don't like. I like the fact that somebody had the genius idea to add a section for a mini tripod. I did end up using it for my GorillaPod. You can see it right here. All right, so now let's talk about what I didn't like, starting with this. I don't like how this sticks out. Like this, I think it looks good. Once you put a tripod in here and you end up pulling this out more, like to me, that is so ugly. I hate that. I don't know why they didn't just make it black. Make it black, make it look like it's one seamless. That's just me personally. I prefer to keep it closed because I'm really vain and I worry about the way my backpack looks. So it's a stupid dislike, but that's just me. So I ended up putting my tripod here, which worked out fine. It didn't fall out. I didn't feel like I had to keep reaching back to make sure it was there. But I wish they would have had some kind of elastic water bottle, you know, stretchy thing that you can just stick your water bottle in, because if I wanted the option to stick my tripod in there and then use these to kind of clamp around my tripod. The other thing that I guess sort of dislike, these straps sort of feel cheap. This backpack is made to be used for a minimalist style of filmmaking when you're not taking a lot of heavy gear, a lot of stuff. So it feels like if I had a really heavy tripod, even though small, and I just used it all the time on this bag, that eventually it would end up pulling the threading. For the price, I think it's a good bag still. Another complaint I have about the bag is these side pockets, even though I'm glad that they're there, they're not really big. I wish they would have been just a little bit bigger, or just made them even elastic so that they stretch just a little bit more, because once you fill this bag up and you end up putting a bunch of stuff and it starts to push the bag out, you can get less and less in here. Maybe even add another pocket up here. So the last thing that I think, it's not really something that I dislike, but I think it could be an improvement on the bag. In here where I put my clothes, I wish that they would have made it out of the same material as down here, where you can kind of like stick the Velcro onto it. It would have been nice to be able to turn this into an extended camera bag when I'm not using it for travel. Now, you could get a cube. You could buy a cube and stick it in here, just saying. So with that being said, I do like this camera bag. I'm glad that I got it. I do recommend this bag. I think it's a really good travel camera bag on a budget if it's something that you need. That's just my opinion. Do your research, see what you think about it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. And before I end this video, my niece has a message for you.
Subscribe or put your throat.
There you go.